What's your name, bro?
Steve.
Steve.
My name's Steve. Yeah.
No, what they go by though? Steve what? Like
I go by Big Sam Heard. It's
Big Sam Heard?
Yes, sir. It's a Riverwalk name.
10-4?
It's a crazy Riverwalk name.
Big Sam Heard.
Yes, sir. Jacob the Kid.
Oh, what you doing?
My good sir, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you
doing good? We about the family. We about the family.
Shout out mom. Shout out my girl. Shout out my pops.
Pops said, man, I'm gonna get on with something for a bit. I'm gonna support him because my son has something, and I believe in him. And he, even though 16 years old.
Yeah, I'm a young nigga.
But still, you got Pops supporting you. Pops seems like an OG. I see you with that old school hat, the old school Spurs hat. So we gotta flex on him for a bit with that when it comes to Spurs Nation, baby. So Jacob, I'm gonna just say Jacob. That cool, right? Or do you have like what do they say, Jay, Kid?
Nah,
I'm sure they call you everything.
You can call me Jacob.
All right, so Jacob, first time on a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much all we do is just talk about, it's a type of, in a way of promoting yourself on a platform that's not necessarily yours. You know what I'm saying? But you get on it, we have fun. I tend to smoke a lot of hemp. I'm not gonna do that on this episode with you. But you know what I'm saying, it's something that it's to its own, whatever people they like, like, hey man, you mind if I bring your like hell man, I enjoy it. That's why we have the extra couch and a few extra chairs right there. Jacob the Kid, we got you right here, my good sir. We got Pops on. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this started. I want to make sure that everything is good and public. That's the main thing. That a lot of people they set things just for like themselves or for their friends to see, but when you make it public on social media, it's easier for more people to see it, for them to share it, and you tell them like, hey, support me. You still in school?
Yeah, I'm a junior in high school.
All right, bet. Appreciate you, man. A lot of youngsters, they get into the music game and they drop out of school, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're like, man, I'm about to live that life. I'm about to really live that life. And some guys, they need me over in the trap or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? You seem like you got a nice support system.
I ain't gonna lie though, like even though I do like rap about stuff like that, I'm trying to graduate. I'm trying to do like what I do for them, for my mom, for my dad, my little brother, my little sister, shit like that. I want to give them somebody to look up to instead of like just me rapping. Like I want to be the first one to cross the stage, type shit like that.
That's something really important because especially like in families, not necessarily like broken homes, but just families. Some people don't fucking graduate.
Yeah.
Like my mom, she got her GED while she was pregnant by me. She literally crossed the stage pregnant. So I already graduated before I was born. You know what I'm saying? Now I got my GED over at Job Corps. You ever heard of Job Corps?
I think so.
Like Gary Job Corps is a place for some people where they like sometimes want to get away from home and this and that. For youngsters that really don't like school, but like want to get away and find something and actually, let's say, grow up. How his parents were like, when are you gonna fucking grow up and get out of the house? Excuse my language, but this is one of those things where you're a young man, you're an adult, right?
Almost.
Almost adult. But I'm sure when you're 18, mom and pops are not gonna be like, hit the bricks, get out of here. Time for you to, be on your own.
I don't know. He's threatened it a couple times, so I don't know.
Yeah, let me get on that one
Go
time,
ahead,
man.
Yes, sir.
Talking about school, man, my wife's one of the biggest supporters trying to get into finish school. Fortunately, man, when I grew up, man, I didn't have a chance to graduate, man. I just hope my son, Jacob the Kid, can go out there and do it, man, and make us proud. Mother and father, man, got 2 kids. He's the oldest one, makes 3 kids, and man, we just trying to make him graduate, man. Let him know, man, that education's free, man. You sky's the limit on that, man. You can always rap and get your education. But that's the most important thing, man. If y'all youngsters are hearing this, man, Jacob the Kid, man, y'all graduate, man. Y'all still do your side gig, man. I encourage my son. I'm there 24/7 with him. I know there's a lot of dads ain't there in their son's life, man, but I just encourage him, man. And he's an up and coming artist, man, and he got skills, man. If y'all hear him, he has a lot of skills, man. And some of the rappers that's been out there, that brought him out, man. I'll shout y'all out names out in a little bit, man. Just let my son get this interview going, man. But Jacob the Kid, man, going live with Big Heard, man.
Yeah, Big Sam Heard.
Big Sam Heard, man. So we appreciate you for going live, man. But education's number one on priority, man. He got one more year to go, and if I had to take out my belt and get him, man, I'm gonna get it. But he don't get no ass whoopings, man. I'm just fucking around, man. But he's gonna finish this, man. He's gonna graduate, man. My wife's behind him. He has his girlfriend with him, Victoria. It's all encouragements, man. Class of 2024, go and get that shit, man. Jacob the Kid.
Thanks for making me feel really, really old, Jacob. I'm an 84 baby, born and raised San Antonio, Texas.
80 baby, huh? 81, about to be 41, man.
There we go.
81 in the house,
and I was raised in the Victoria Courts. My mother was raised in the Victoria Courts as a kid. She went to Wheatley before it was Brack. And then I lived there, 80, 87, 88 in the Lincoln Courts. And then 89, when I started elementary, I went to Burnett. Shout out to anybody that was raised like in those bricks.
That's crazy because you say that, man, because I'm from the Denver Heights, man. And
much love.
A number of gangsters out there, but man, when you live and learn, man, and change your atmosphere, man. But damn, Victoria Courts, man, you went old school on me, 1991.
Yeah, 91, 93, and then Bone Thugs and Harmony came out. I'm literally hearing gunshots, trying to listen to my, it's the Thuggish Breaking Bone, and music that inspires you at such a young age to want to put yourself out. Let's say some local artists, because we got to be inspired by some local artists. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And then on that Texas and national level, hit me with a little bit of something.
So, all right, look. First of all, the person that really actually got me started in this was my Theo. You actually watching him right now, Playboy Swag Low. He helped me out in this a lot. I ain't gonna lie. He the main reason why I came out. And then my homeboy, his name's Hype. He used to go by Fade Hype. We used to call ourselves 19 Beaming. Cause I'm born on January 23rd, and that's the first month. He's born in September 25th. That's the 9th month. Okay. And we was just like, fuck it, 19 Beaming.
That works.
And then I have to say like a mainstream artist. More than likely, I'm gonna have to say like SPM or something like that, cause
free SPM.
Yeah, most definitely. Free SPM. Once he gets out, he's gonna come through.
Free SPM, man.
That's what's up, bro. So SPM. What's your favorite SPM song? I know that's so big.
Favorite SPM song that hard.
What really gets you hyped?
More than likely, I'm gonna have to say like In My Hood. In My Hood goes hard.
Say what? Man, that boy wiggy.
Right. I like Streets on Beat. A lot of SPM songs. I like Streets on Beat.
It's either that one or Woodson and Worthing.
Yeah,
that song.
I had a few people. They say, man, of course, merry go round. That's my favorite. But there's so many hits.
What about Bloody War, man?
Oh man, you want to? Bro. Shout out to SPM, man.
Baby,
Shout out to
SPM.
House Records, everybody that's still, keeping that empire alive, still running it for him and doing everything. His daughter is doing her thing too. We gotta get her here live in the BoneZone. So growing up a young adult, you know what I'm saying, school, peer pressure is a big thing in this world. And people bullying each other because they're trying to get them to do this or do that. Yeah. In school, do you deal with some shit like that? Or I know there's a bunch of punks out there that want to be like, or like they say something about your pants. They say something about how you wear your chain or your grill. Those are some type of bullies in a way. You know what I'm saying? What kind of advice do you have for anybody that like is that type of way, or if any of them watch, I don't even know, but what do you got to say to people like that?
That are that way?
Yeah, like give us some type of words of encouragement for people that deal with it, because people deal with it, young, old, you know what I'm saying, in person, on social media.
Like if you got people trying to peer pressure you, I say just try to ignore it the best you can, and if it's what's feeding it feeds into you, like they're telling you like perform a song quick, that's just popularity on you. Like people be like, oh, his music's trash type shit. Be like, you giving me views, so why the hell do I care?
Yeah,
it's just how it is. Okay.
Yeah, a few days I was getting some trolls on YouTube.
I'll be getting trolls
and
too.
Stuff like that. But that's when you know that, all right, bet, let's keep it going. There was a point recently where I was like, man, I'm gonna end the podcast. I'm gonna quit the podcast. Yeah. And then people will hit me up. They're like, nah, Steve, you ain't gonna be doing that. Like, no, we're not gonna do that.
There was a time where I had thought about quit rapping. Like I had quit rapping for like a long ass time. Because when I first started rapping, I was known as.
How old were you? How old were you then?
When I first started rapping, I was like 12, 9 years old.
All right, bet. That's what's up. So music has been in your.
Yeah, it's been in my life.
What kind of music does mom and pops, would they jam out to when it's a weekend, we clean the house? You know what I'm saying?
My mom and my dad listen to two different things. My mom's like the type to listen to like Rihanna, The Weeknd, stuff like that. My dad, he's all old school stuff, talking about some SPM, some what's his name, DMX, all that stuff.
Yeah. I can see him listening to some
UGK.
There you go.
Underground Kings.
Yeah, UGK.
I just want to shout out, man. Like you talk about local artists, man. Sam the Herd. You always got artists that come out, man. They're gonna represent you, and then you got your haters out there. But I'm just gonna say, man, all your local artists, man, that have been out there with my son, man, that dropped a couple of songs with him, with Jacob the Kid. I got some in mind right now, man. I just want to thank y'all, give a shout out to y'all, man. King Sam, boy, what up, boy? Yeah.
He's been on here.
Yeah. The boy Blunt Steve.
Trying to get him on here.
Yeah, Blunt Steve. Lady Thug, Lady Thug. They just did a gig called Club, man. Y'all go check that out. Jacob the Kid, Lady Thug. They're going live. Give a shout out to my little brother, man. Playboy Swag Low. Bringing my son out there, man. If it wasn't for you, I don't think my son would have got out there, man. But you brought him out. My son just learned the ropes, man. You just teach him, man. Big shout out to you. Some of the artists that are still out there, man. Son of Spade, I Am Dex, man. Y'all dropped some songs with my son, man. That boy Insane Rush, man. Come out there and do a track with my son, man. Jacob the Kid, man. Go live, man. All local artists, man. It's all for y'all. 210 Countdown City, man. My son Jacob the Kid's coming out, man. Y'all know he's catching fire. To Sam the Herd, man, I appreciate you for bringing him out here, man, and just giving him the opportunity to go podcast, because there's a lot of haters out there, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, Sam Herd. Come on, man. Big Sam Herd, man. Come on, baby.
Yeah. So the name Big Sam Herd, right? I'm a river rat. River rat means you work downtown. Actually, a third generation river rat.
Riverwalk.
Yes, sir. My grandpa worked at the Hilton Plaza del Rio when it was built in '68. We weren't even around. And my dad worked in a DJ. He was a DJ at a club downtown in the Riverwalk. And then me, myself, I've been downtown 20 years. And Sam is my initials, Steve Anthony Monreal.
Oh, okay.
And in the restaurant, the cooks, they say, Sam, your food's up. And you reply with your name, Herd. Like Sam Herd. Like you reply with Jacob Herd. Let the cooks know that, all right, you're about to expedite it, you get out the window. So Sam Herd. You know what I'm saying? Not like the football player, Sam Herd. The one that went to Brack, they played for the Cowboys for a bit. But it's just the acknowledgement of the name, Sam Herd. And then the big part, that was just working at Hard Rock, and then just people I work with, because they know that I was a decent server. I did good, and they would say, oh, Big Sam Herd, to make it something bigger than what it really was. But I kept it because I liked it. And now that's, Big Sam Herd. That's the story of that.
When you said Sam Herd, man, I thought you were going to let the Buffaloes loose, man. Come on, Sam Herd. Wilding out, baby. I see you.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things that, it's like an acknowledgement that you heard. Like, people always be like, they repeat their name over and over. Like, that. I do the same thing, but just as a podcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fun, man. Let's get into a track real quick so I can.
Jacob the Kid, everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
JACOBDAKIDD Kid. Look him up on YouTube. He's on all platforms, baby.
Yeah.
He's coming live, man.
Spotify right now too.
Yeah.
Shout out to my wife, China, his manager out there. Yeah.
Right now, but I'm trying to work out the details and get more on that. Yeah. I'm finna release an album soon called Cadillac Boy. I'm finna have a bunch of features on there.
I saw that. Nice. I'm playing a little bit of this. It's called Gang real quick. So a little bit, just so I can catch my breath.
Yeah.
You ain't fucking with the gang. Catching pussy, use a lane. Run your mouth, will leave a stain. Chasing dreams, trying to maintain. Want the money, not the bank. Get the real, ain't never changed. Want the money, not the bank. Get the real, ain't never changed. You ain't fucking with the gang. Catching pussy, use a lane. Run your mouth, will leave a stain. Chasing dreams, trying to maintain. Want the money, not the bank. Get the real, ain't never changed. Want the money, not the bank. Get Kept it real, ain't never changed. Look, hey, you know what the gang, you know what you claim. What you bang, you pussy rappers is all the fucking same. Look, hey, you claim that you didn't, you claim that you didn't.
I know you done dropped the track with my son.
Yep. Much love, guys. Much love. That's a little bit of Jacob the Kid right there. We got a few people showing us love. Celeste, appreciate you, Celeste. We have Spider Jones watching. Yo, Spider Jones, if you haven't had a track yet or don't have a track yet with Jacob the Kid, you gotta most definitely get that feature on. You know, shout out to Big Creemart, all those people that are holding it down for the city of San Antonio. Me, myself, you know, I don't really like say like all about one exit. I'm all about all exits, you know, either all what's inside 410, you know, all the city of San Antonio. Hell, we're located here in the west side, not too far from downtown, you know what I'm saying? So people are like, oh, what side you know, represent? I'm like, man, all sides. I'm here on the west side, but I gotta show love to all sides, you know what I'm saying? So Jacob, what side you you know, besides San Antonio, you know, we all got sides that we lived on, you know, sides of town. You're like, man, like, hell me, I remember when Jefferson, and I was like, hell yeah, Mustangs. I was like in 99. But, you know, what school you go to right now, man?
Shit. Right now I go to Highland. High School.
Man, representing your school, yeah, man, definitely.
I'm out.
Much love to Highlands High School, man. It's really important that you stay in school. You know, really, really important. I know sometimes in life we deal with situations where sometimes we got, like, let's say, you know, I had Rico, Mixed by Rico on. He's a producer. If you haven't worked with him, we're going to get you to work with him. And his team, he has a whole nice studio. I got to go check out because I want to, you know, not only just interview you guys, but actually go out there and continue to support you guys and let that shit be known that there's people like me out here in the city of San Antonio that really do give a damn about everybody. It doesn't matter like how big of a platform you have, how long you've been rapping, you know, none of that matters. It's just about the fact that you're trying to do something and that's put on for the city of San Antonio. That's why we call ourselves We're On Podcast now. At first I used to be called Are We On Podcast, asking the question. You know what I'm saying? Are we on, Jacob? Are we on? Yeah. And then I was like, man, I am on. So instead of asking a question, I'm making a statement now. And that's what we're doing with artists like you. Being so young, do you think that it kind of affects you in a way where a lot of these artists are like, man, you a youngster, you ain't really serious about this life. You want to quit this, you know, next year. This is just a hobby.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I done had so many people tell me that it's a phase, that it won't work out, that I'm just young, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I ain't gonna lie, like, I show love to everybody. Like, I try to get as many features as I can. And it's like, if you ain't fucking with me, that's kind of on you, because I don't really beef for nobody. I don't try to beef for nobody. I try to be cool with everybody. But there has been times though where people have told me, well, I'm too young to be doing this. I'm too young for this, that.
Yeah. They're gonna say that only because they probably wish that they would have been able to do it so young, or even have talent enough at that age to do it. You know, some people like me, hell, I've always wanted to create music, never done it. I've written music, never did it. And I'm thinking like, man, you know what? 40 years old, we gonna really be dropping stuff. I would do it with youngsters like you, OGs.
Going like that, man. I just want to say, man, Jacob the Kid just got fired, man. All y'all local artists that reached out there and actually did tracks with him, man. I give y'all mad props, dog, for real. Y'all boys got some fire behind y'all, man. Just keep going. My son's young, man, 16 years old. Sky's the limit. If y'all boys thinking that he's too young, man, y'all crazy, man. People start rapping at early ages, man. My son started at like 9 years old from Playboy Swag Low, man. Brought him out there, man. He just been dropping beat after beat, man. You guarantee you put him on a beat, he's gonna kill that shit, man. For y'all local artists that are hearing that shit, y'all go and drop a track, man. And Spider Jones, man, go and get on a track with my son, man. Jacob the Kid, bro. Y'all haven't dropped one. Yeah. Represents that 2-0 Countdown City.
That's gonna happen.
And all your other artists, man, just reach out to Jacob the Kid, Sam the Herd, man. Come on, baby.
Hey, yo, real quick though, shout out everybody that helped me though. Like, shout out to Rams, Mad Explorers, King Sam, all them. They all helped me in this shit. This shit went hard, especially with Mad Explorers. Y'all get at him for some videos.
I'm trying to get him. We gotta have Mad Explorers as a special co-host, bro, because I want to give him his flowers. He does put in a lot of work when it comes to those music videos.
Mad Explorers, He's chill as hell.
So he goes.
That's brother right there.
Yeah, my bad. Ram, the producer, man. I didn't leave you out there, man. You dropping some hard ass beats for my son. I just want to thank you for bringing my son out there, man. We're going to the studio, me and my wife, go out there and doing tracks with my son, man. Matt Explorer, man. Yeah, boy, we fuck with you on a daily because you dropped the videos of fire. But Rams produced this bitch, man. Y'all look him up.
That's what's up.
Man, I've been to Rams so many times I done lost count.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I've been with Matt Explorer so many times I done lost count. That's love with them.
That's cool. So we got this track featuring King San. I know Pop shout out King San.
Yeah.
It's called
FUCK, the ops, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of that for a bit right here. I know the rest of this music gonna be real supported. King San, let's go.
I'm smoking that glue, calling my homies, they riding the coupe. Do it like Chippy, you know we're gon' bang. Gang. I stayed in my lane, but these niggas pay. You know 100, so you call me Drake. Trapping and fucking, so we getting paid. Up to your bag and we on the way. Call me a bag and go to LA. Go to my tags. Give me a fight. Go to my tag, give me a fight. The niggas push up, bitch ass pussy, keep my flick up. How you riding for your niggas? You can't get us. You gon' dancing like some vibes, he's a bitch now. Trippy smoking, got some fingers, ain't no bitch now. Niggas push up, bitch ass pussy, keep my flick up. How you riding for your niggas? You can't get us.
Yeah. All right. Well, so Jacob, you're 16. Usually when I do this, like for older cats like me, I go back 20 years.
Yeah.
For some little middle age, I go back 10. For you, I would just go back 5. All right?
11.
Say, I just want to ask you, bro. Sam Heard, man, what made you get at my son, Jacob the Kid, man? You must have seen something.
Man, like I don't know if it was me that reached out to you or vice versa. I believe it was me. Because, you know, some people they watch and then like I see them, they do comments, they comment and stuff like that. And when they comment, I look at their profile and see, I'm like, hey, they're artists. Let me see what's up. You know, so I reach out to as many people as I can. You know, you got back to me and you're like, all right, bet. You know, I found out that you were looking for like management, or you had management, but like, you know, some people, like let's say San Antonio Productions, you know, with Santana Make This Beat, you know, he has his people and stuff like that. And maybe you're looking for like a videographer, somebody to do graphics for you, maybe another producer. You know, we had mixed by Rico earlier on today. I'm not too sure if you done any music with him, but it's just one of those networking things where we try to, you know, and you're actually my youngest co-host. So besides my son, but then he was like 3 months old. You know, he's just born. So like, but you know, Jacob the Kid, I do appreciate you coming on. You know, like I said, this is a nice learning experience when it comes to, you know, building your young career. You'll be able to look back at this and be like, man, you know, when you're on bigger podcasts, I still call this the best podcast in the city of San Antonio. Don't get me wrong, because I love what I do. But when it comes to like people that put in votes, like at the end of the year when they have the best of and shit like that, like on the San Antonio Current or whatnot, this year when that pops up, if I'm not already on the ballot, they're gonna have to put my name in. They're gonna have to write my name in because I do want to put myself out there with bigger podcasts because, you know, they watch. You know what I'm saying? And then they watch and they're like, man, I gotta get this person on. This person right here. I know Steve didn't ask this question. Like, you know, I try not to get too in depth because this isn't like no damn interrogation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh, Jacob, what's your social security number? Like, no shit like that, bro. Like, it's to have fun. It's to introduce, you know, for those people that don't already know Jacob the Kid, we're trying to introduce them. Kelly, you're on your first podcast. Next, you're going to be at a radio station if you haven't already done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many steps that you can take from this. So just use it as a learning tool. Pops, talk to me, Pops.
Hey, Big Sam the Hood, man. Go ahead and drop that at the club, man. Jacob the Kid, Lady Thug. You go to hit Jacob the Kid out there, man, and him. We're going live, man. Big Sam Hood. Thank you for putting him on the podcast.
What's the name of the song? Let's see. This might. Not gang, nothing like that. We are live on YouTube, y'all. Just to let y'all know.
Shout out YouTube.
Yeah, we are live on YouTube as well, and on a few different pages on Facebook.
Y'all going? It's live. Jacob the Kid, man.
Yeah, I just recently added Lady Thug too. I've been trying to follow her and see. You know, I need more females on here that are artists.
Lady Thug is cool. That's family right there. She's one of the main ones that inspire me too. She's chill.
They'll let them hear that big head, man. That the club right there, man. Jacob the Kid, Lady Thug.
Let's go real quick. We're gonna bring this back. Here we go.
Oh yeah, Mad Explorer shot this one too.
Walk in the club, now I'm feeling like fresh. Ain't for the teeth, I don't shoot for the neck. Feel like AD, I play for the Nets. I'm that nigga, your bitch, what she make. Stunning too hard,
going live on my head. Corner, man.
Too hard, get hit with the make. I'm 16, but I ran up a stack. I hop in the stool, put niggas to rest. Come with bullets, so strap up your vest. Bitch, I'm the kid, you know I'm the best. Your bitch like my face, she like how I dress. Your bitch wanna smoke, she know I ain't broke. You say you wanna smoke, I laugh like a joke. Bullets get caught, they shot at your throat. Shout out to Pops for teaching me to shoot. I put down the gun, I hop in the stool. Shout out to Lady Thug, yeah, that's my goon.
We get shit poppin'. On a regular blunt blowing. Getting high, getting fucked up, nigga, let's ride on the south side rolling. Motherfucking zoning. All day swinging, find me in the town. Lady Thug, one man, act like you don't know. Up in the club, hitting on the real slow. See me so blown with the kid from the 2 and 0. Oh, so now watch out. If my means keep my name out your mouth. It's a kid of Thug all the way from the south. All the way from the south. You not heard me.
Goddamn, get on that motherfucker. Jacob the Kid, man. That boy's going live, man. I'm catching balls with everybody, man. Going live, man.
Come through your hood, man. I'm that Thug.
Artists you want to work with locally, Texas, outside San Antonio, and hit them with that on a national level, bro.
Oh.
Let's go. Give me 9, 3 of each. Three tone,
Right, so locally,
three Texas, and then 3 national.
Locally, for sure, I'm gonna have to do Zelo. We got one on the way for sure.
He was just here.
And then another local artist I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say Izzy 93. That boy hard.
Bet.
Another one.
We almost had him here, and then he got a manager, and
then another one.
When charges just went up, and I was like, bro, you agreed a long time ago.
Let's go Easy 9-3.
Yeah. So
and then another one. Another one will be Don't Hate Sabo.
I heard Don't Hate Sabo. He's with Izzy and kind of hangs out with all those guys and does music with them.
Those are like my 3 local, and then from Texas, I would have to do Quinn FN, Lil Tuzi, and I'm gonna say the Max. That would be a dream right there.
Okay.
SPM.
And then nationally, that's nationally for sure. I would have to, if I make it big or when I make it big, would be Gucci Mane for sure.
All right. I didn't see that name coming up, but I like that Gucci Mane.
I grew up on Gucci Mane hard. Gucci Mane hard. But another one would be what's his name? D-Baby hard.
D-Baby, yeah. He's from I think Dallas.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
And then what's his name? Quando Rondo.
Yeah, you like his music, Quando Rondo?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Well, what are some of your big inspirations that musically? Well, we talked about SPM, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's switch over. You know, we always gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big guy. You can't tell, but I love food. I have my in my world famous bacon cheeseburger that I make every Mondays. You know what I'm saying? And I had the opportunity to actually go to somebody's house and make my burger for him and his family. You know what I'm saying? So that was something. For me, I felt it was like a catering.
Goddamn, when you come to our house and cook it up, bro.
I got you, man. Yeah, so that's my world famous Sam Burger. I put my name on everything, you know, because it's your product. You know, you believe in it. You believe in yourself. And that's one thing that as a youngster that you got to admire because, you know, as a youngster, you know, sometimes your mind's not in that lane. You know what I'm saying? You're still thinking like a kid. And sometimes, you know, when I was 16, I was taking care of the brothers, you know what I'm saying? So I was working 2 jobs. I spent 6 years in high school just to drop out, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
so that's one thing where I was like...
I'm lucky glad you said that because, like, there do be times where I'm in this rap game and I do forget I'm a young dude. Like, I do forget I'm a young nigga. I forget I'm 16 sometimes.
But it's okay.
Like, I'm also, like, hanging out with, like, older people, you know? Like, everybody I like I've rapped with or that I've hang out with, like nowhere near my age, like in their 20s, their 30s, stuff like that.
Yeah. And that's good. That's something that they gotta realize. They gotta realize that, man, I'm giving it my all, and I got the kid right here, he's knocking it out the park with ease, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that's good. That means that you'll be able to, you know, hold it down for the city of San Antonio. We got a lot of older cats that are rapping and they're still bringing fire, but after a while, you know, it's like some sports, like running back, they only got a certain, you know, life expectancy, excuse me. We are live. Sometimes I stutter my words.
Can I give a shout out? King Sam Hurt.
Yes,
I want to give a shout out to my brothers, man. Playboy Swag Low, my brother J Boy, my little brother Swole, my mama Blanca, my wife Christina, my son Tommy Lorenz Martinez, my little girl Diamond, Jacob the Kid. Shout out to his girlfriend Victoria. Man, Jacob the Kid, man, we about to go live, man. We're going hard. I want to shout out to all y'all local artists out here, man. Y'all boys keep doing your thing, man. My love for all y'all out there, man. Much love, man. Jacob the Kid going hard in the paint, man.
24/7.
Thank you, Big Hurt.
Most definitely. So you said this is an old song. You were talking about this gentleman, Playboy Swag Low. So we're gonna give that gentleman some of his flowers right now.
That's my little boy, Playboy Swag Low.
I'm a ball like D-Wade before he retired. I was in the backfield.
Jacob the Kid.
Drop him, put it with the sticks, and I got a rock. Hey, mama told me stay in my bag. This one with gangster and shots to your dad. Hey, now we load the magazine. Now we send it to your family. With a half back like a Snapchat. Push that down, I on concrete. We spinning your shit, don't get no sleep. Chopping like his head down, I can't shit. We do.
R.I.P. Joe.
Some Sundays a week, and that's my way out. You know, I'm show y'all niggas I'm the real Jim King of the jungle, but I ain't gonna live. Green dots, you know, I'm gonna show y'all niggas I'm a next heel. Jacob the King, ball like a
one of the funerals that we had went to.
Family member, friend.
Yeah, Uncle Joe, man.
Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
Much love, Uncle Joe. Rest in peace, Uncle Joe. You know, rest in peace to anybody that.
Rest in peace, Uncle Joe.
It's a crazy world, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Joe, that's the one with the white hat in the video?
No.
No, okay.
Not on there until like later on.
Okay, bet. So we do got a live studio audience. Let's go ahead and give a round of applause to the live studio audience. Yes. Oh, yeah,
Jacob the Kid.
Yeah, I didn't have to press the button. I got a little button where it's around.
Nah, man, that white dude in the hat's actually me right there, man. But
is that you?
Yeah, that's me, man. That's me, man. The Playboy. That's a polo hat, man. But Uncle Joe, man, R.I.P., man. All of a sudden, that's my brother Dre Boy right there on live 24/7. Playboy Swag Low, my little Jacob the Kid. Everybody that was in that video. Yeah.
Okay, there we go, Pops. All right. I think it's the glasses that you have on right now compared to not.
Shout out to Spider Jones for them glasses, bro. Hell yeah.
Spider Jones, yeah, man. I love Spider Jones. He was, I like to call him one of my OGs that's been on the BoneZone because he was like, I think, my fourth or fifth artist that I had on when I started actually having artists on and people on. Because for a whole almost 2 years, well, let's say like a year and a half, it was just me, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody brought up the idea, and I was like, I never really thought about that. Yeah. And so we went and invested in another mic, a little bit of equipment. We are being powered by StreamYard, which they give me the power to be able to broadcast simultaneously on different platforms. You know what I'm saying? So it's something good. I recommend it for people that maybe looking to start a podcast or already have a podcast, but not really, you know, there we go. We got J Bad
210. We need a song for sure.
Yeah, you get one with Zelo as well on a whole track. So much love to everybody in the city of San Antonio that definitely, you know, help support one another. That's what it is. I had the idea where I want to come up with not necessarily a competition, but I want to have a lot of producers and a lot of artists come through and work with each other, like a live thing, like freestyle type cypher thing where.
Oh, no, I can't freestyle. Let's say, if you're doing a freestyle,
we can figure something out, you know. But you know, where it's kind of like a friendly competition. Where having some artists that are used to a certain producer work with just a random producer that just happens to show up to the gig because they heard about it and see what kind of, fire that can be created or some type of magic with somebody that just bam and make it so, organic where it's like, damn, all right, let's do this again. Yeah. And make it like, hell, at least do it once and then the people enjoy it, So I'm looking for a venue if anybody, business owners or whatnot. They'll let you into the clubs, right? Even though you're 16, you're like, man, I'm on the bill. You can let me into the door. You're like, but yeah, shout out to like Club Epic, a lot of places like that. I like to show love to artists and stuff like that. So it's really, really nice, man.
Say, Big Sam, hey, man, go ahead and play Coming Up Fast, man. Jacob the Kid, I am Dex, son of Spade. I want to give a shout out to my mother-in-law, my wife's mom, Herlinda Ibarra. I see you, Grandma.
Yeah, much love, y'all, to the family. Coming up fast.
Jacob the Kid.
Coming up fast, here we go. Growing up fast, too. Do you feel like you're growing up real fast, too?
Extremely fast.
Yeah, nice, man. That's what's up, brother. Let's let this play right here. I don't know the rest of this music, but I do very much support it. Jacob the Kid, son of a Spade. Coming up fast.
Everybody wanna make it real fast, wanna give me a stack, wanna give me a stack.
I want me the greens and I want me the cash. I want me the stacks and I want me some bands. Put 2 hoes in your fucking mans. Started from trappers to making it happen. Wanted to be like Chase for the match. 2 beats in that bitch, that's a pound. Whip it up, break it up, now you got an ounce. Push that nigga, come and show me what you about. Go in my teeth while I'm all up in the mouth. Push that nigga, want Jacob the Kid for the club. I'm trying to make it. Push that nigga, say hey. Chasing the bag and I'm chasing the paper. Give me a beat, you know I'm a killer. You know I'm a G. Sit back and I listen. One bitch on the couch, one bitch in the kitchen. Play for the Browns like Freddie, no kitchen. Rolling downtown with a couple of bitches. Free my niggas in jail, so doing the mission. We take off heads like they were Kennedy. They kill my niggas, just where we gon' get them. That shit in my head, I gotta relive it. I ain't gonna lie, I miss my
nigga. All right, Jacob. So we're talking about being about 9/11 doing music. Some kids 9/11, they're still playing with Transformers. Whatever side, I know I was that age. I was all about Power Rangers. I was like, no, I'm the White Ranger. Stuff like that. But growing up, we grow up fast sometimes. But we gotta take care of what we gotta take care of. Yeah. Right now, you in the music, you got the support. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're gonna continue to get support. From other artists, other producers. Promoters, hopefully, they'll watch this and they'll be like, all right, bet, and then some people, they'll respond after, even when this is live, they'll go and watch it. We will be on YouTube. We are going to be uploaded to Spotify, so people will be able to listen to this audio as well. Speaking of Spotify, Radio World, what's good, right now, live in the BoneZone, we got Jacob the Kid. We are heard, of course, in at least 20 countries. So that's cool. On Spotify, the numbers aren't too big, but still, whenever it shows up in the analytics, you can say, like, hell, man, it says where people are listening. So that's really, really cool. When it comes to you, City San Antonio, when it comes to you getting your name out there, getting bigger, eventually, of course, you're going to have to, travel, hit up other cities. Austin would be a nice spot. Dallas, Houston. Hell, even El Paso, Laredo, Corpus Christi, and a bunch of little towns on the way, but places that you want to go and let's say maybe perform. But what would be some places, like whether big venue, small venue, give me like cities where you want to like maybe cater to where people that may not know your name and you always want to maybe go there and be like, man, I like to perform in Florida, like on the beach or something.
Okay, so like one, I would love to perform would be Rolling Loud. That would be a dream come true right there, bro. If I even touch that stage, that'll go hard. That'll make me cry right there. But
Rolling Loud, I heard that, brother.
And then another one, I'd have to say probably Ohio. Ohio, like they got some big venues out there, so like they're a little hard out there. And then another one I'm gonna keep in Texas, probably Corpus. Cause like Corpus, I know they support big out there. So that's one of the goals, to at least try to perform outside of San Antonio.
Yeah, that's really big for young and upcoming artists that, where it's one of those things that sometimes we have to, branch out and go look other places, because sometimes you get support more from a stranger than you do from an actual family. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you actually have your family there to support you. You know what I'm saying? That way you don't really have to worry about people out there that are trying to like, you know, keep you at a certain position. You're like, nope, you can only do this. Nope, you can't attend this show. Nope, you can't perform here. Nah, we don't want you on this track. Like, soon you're gonna be everywhere. The kids, you're gonna be everywhere. I got you.
Let me just touch on the surface on that, man. Me and my wife, Jacob the Kid, man, we're behind you. We're all aces, man. All in, man. Anything you do, we support you 100, man. We just wish the best, man. Hopefully you do big and succeed and things go big for you, man, Jacob the Kid. But you just know, man, mom and pops are real, man. Ain't too many people can say that, but we're all in, man. All aces, man.
Yeah, and I know, like, I'm gonna say this: you're the first guy with mom and pops on. You know, that's nothing. You know, I know you're young. Some of us are like, man, come on, this month. But you know what? That's nothing to ever be ashamed of, because you got dad right there, you got mom, you got
love, baby, all love.
That's exactly what it is. It's love, bro. So you know what? Like, just appreciate that and value every single second that we have with our parents, because sometimes, you know, we have friends that their mom, pops addicted to drugs. You know what I'm saying? Mom, you know, gone. Dad never even around, you know what I'm saying? So we have to go out and have the streets. Like, we're out there in the streets looking for somebody to fill that void when it comes to our parents, you know what I'm saying? So they get into, you know, that all that life, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like you got a nice support system, keep you away from all that stuff, and it's really, really nice, bro.
Yeah, but one more thing though.
Yeah, man.
So there's this boy, his name is Zachary Hernandez. Like, he looks up to me. That boy looks up to me. Like, he changed his rapper name is Z the King. Like, he put that towards me. So I'm basically doing this for him. That's my little inspiration right there. That boy go hard. I ain't even gonna cap to you.
So that's what's up. So still even how young you are, you're still inspiring other people.
I think he's like in 8th grade, but still just having him look up to me, that's inspiring, just that by itself.
Shout out Zachary.
Yes, most definitely. Shout out to Zachary. You deserve a round of applause, my good sir.
Yeah, Jacob the Kid, we're behind you 24/7, man. Sky's the limit, baby.
Most definitely.
Big King Sam heard mention about love, man. It ain't bad to have love, man. Love sometimes will bring you through the thick and thin, man. It's like a brick wall, man, a big ass foundation, man. We're here, man. Support you all the way. Sky, man. Sky's the limit, man.
And the boys get hurt. I did this shit first. 300 for the first. I stay on my
You my number one son, Jacob the Kid, man. Make me believe that you got that. Jacob the Kid.
Shout out Scotty Pippen. Hell, nah, I ain't fucking crippin', nigga. Why you fucking bitchin'? I ain't fucking crippin', nigga. Why you fucking bitchin'? Walk up in the track, 30K up on the couch, a brick up in the fridge. You know what I'm about. Niggas like a nigga, I'm making sound. The kid brought them out. Niggas doing dirt and the boys getting hurt. I did this shit first. 300 for the verse. I'm coming up fast and I'm coming up.
I like to talk about food, y'all. We were gonna get into earlier, but I kind of switched it up.
Yeah.
So we got mom and pops, of course. So favorite dish that mom whips up for you. I know you sleeping, you know, you start to smell bacon in the morning, or mom, you know, whipping up something for lunch, or maybe dad doing it up for dinner. What's up?
Yeah, right. I'll never cook, man. Fast food, man.
There's that.
Oh, I don't even know.
Mom knows his favorite?
Yeah, she knows it.
What is it, Mom?
Breakfast omelet.
Breakfast omelet. What you be putting in your omelets, bro? I want to know.
She be putting like potato,
the refrigerator, everything.
Potato, bacon, cheese, all that. Like, she be stuffing out too. She be making them big ass omelets. I'm like, damn, trying to get me.
Yeah, like 6 eggs or what? Because you're a tall dude, man.
I don't know how many she be throwing.
You play any sports in school too?
I'm waiting for baseball season to come around though.
All right, man. You like baseball?
Yeah, I fuck with baseball too. I'm waiting for like basketball and baseball. So
That's
right
what's
now
up.
I'm just kind of bored right now.
Yeah, so
Sitting around.
So right now, it is nice to always like they got artists that they diverse. You know what I'm saying? I had a gentleman. His name is Corey Cad. He is out of Seguin. He's actually a boxer as well. He's the one where the on this poster right here behind you, and he goes by the name of Snapback. He's a boxer and he's a recording artist as well. So it's nice to see how people can be able to adjust to that transition when it comes to music. Hell, you may never know. You might be able to take school you go to state in basketball or baseball. And people will be like, man, that's a rapper right there, Jacob the Kid. What are you doing with that baseball bat, bro? Why are you out there in the field trying to like, hell, man, if you got the talent, do it, bro. That's what I tell people. Don't limit yourself. Like Pops was saying, sky's the limit. That's all you can do, man. So I like the support that you have. That's the biggest thing.
Hey, Big Sam, very man. I got one quick question, man. I want to ask you, man. It's live right here. What you think, man, about my son, man? You think he got bars? Jacob the Kid?
He does. I think he does have bars. If you really want real criticism right now, try something different with the music, how you deliver it. Because I can hear the countings, and it's really like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change it. Try. You like you're talking about mom, the type of music she likes. Maybe try different type of beat from a producer or something. That way somebody, you never know. Come up with a nice hook. You know what I'm saying? People can help. Like Pops, I can hear it. There's a lot of potential in the music, and it's already doing nice numbers. And of course, my opinion. It doesn't matter, but some people they use it. They're like, you know what? Yeah, you got stuff. Yeah. Certain songs for me, you have to promote more. Yeah, that's the thing. You can put out so much music, but if you're not promoting, then that hit that you have that everybody's ignoring. Yeah. So put in work in the what you think is your biggest hit right now. I know Dad's gonna probably say all of them, but sometimes us as the artist, what we feel is the one. Or maybe put out something where you're more talking about life, the struggle, maybe you didn't go through the struggle or just dealing with an awesome household. You can talk about positive stuff in music, and people will be like, man, he's talking about changing his life and doing better and maybe hopefully wanting to get married and have a family and do stuff like that, buy mom and dad a house, stuff like that. I think that'll be a nice direction for you when it comes to how you spit and give your delivery with something different. Yeah. Well, what's up, Pop?
One of the biggest hits that I like, man, you just mentioned it, man. I like that Fuck the Ops, man. King Sam, Jacob the Kid. Yeah. And that new track that just came out the club, man. Lady Thug and Jacob the Kid. The reason why I asked you, Big Sam, hey, what you think about my son, man, because that way he can grow like on it, man, and just live and learn and then get better at it, because, man, practice makes you perfect, bro. That's straight up. Ain't no other way to put it, man. But Jacob the Kid, man, all in, man. Let's go.
Yeah, and I appreciate you, bro. One thing, I know you're talking about freestyling, right? Yeah. One thing, a lot of people, like other artists, are like, man, how you encourage an artist and you can't freestyle? Fuck what anybody has to say about anything. You're your own person. How you create your art is how you create your art. It's none of their business. Like, I'm sure you have to have some type of, where you can hear something and you can go with it.
That's like most of my songs are made though. Like I can come up with like a hook like that, like just hearing the beat a couple times. But if it's like going off of that, then I'm gonna have to write some shit down.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine because you're so young. When you continue to grow and you work with more artists, your skill level is just gonna continue to go up. And then all of that freestyling, that's just gonna come naturally when you're in the studio, with these other artists and feeling those vibes, and that's just gonna set everything off for you. Yeah. Because you haven't necessarily blossomed yet to the Jacob the man. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna happen, and then there's gonna be a time maybe you might keep Jacob the Kid your whole career. But how some people they kind of shorten their name or Jacob the One, sometimes that's the thing, like but still I appreciate you, Pops. Talk to me, Pops.
Yeah, man. I got words for days, man, but I'm not gonna go there. My wife was mentioning something about 17, man. Jacob the Kid, go ahead and tell him about that, man, coming out, man. What you feel about that coming, man? Let you talk Big Heard about that one.
So like for my birthday, I already have a song on my phone right now. It's called 17. I'm gonna drop that on my birthday, and that whole I feel like that one's the one. That
like, go ahead and tell us about it.
Like my so basically in 17, I'm basically talking about like how most rappers when they make it, first thing they wanna do is buy jewelry, all that shit. Nah, first thing I do when I make it, I wanna buy my mom, my dad a house. I wanna get them out of here. I wanna get them out of San Antonio. That's the thing though, cause like everybody they quick to go to like the grill, the chain, the car, all that. Nah, that's not me. I'm not trying to do that. Cause my mom, I seen her struggle when we was little. I seen my dad struggle when we was little. Like, why would I sit back by myself jewelry and they're still in a house that they have to rent? Like, what's that for? I don't understand any of that shit. That's just me though.
So we got gentleman 900 K9. He's actually going to be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's out of the east side. He's watching. He wants to. He said, "Can we hear it?"
17?
Jacob the Kid. He said,
"Just give him a sample of it, man. Don't play it out yet because we don't drop till January. But if my son wants to, man, you can see it, man. We're gonna go ahead and drop it right now, man. What you think, Big Sam Heard?
I think so, man.
We want to give a shout out to all y'all people that are looking on YouTube. Everybody that's on there, man. All y'all rappers. Man, y'all keep going, man. I want to appreciate y'all for just tuning into my son, Jacob the Kid, man. And all y'all San Antonio rappers, baby. Mad love, 210, baby. Countdown City.
Definitely. I appreciate you, sir.
Big Sam Heard.
Showing love for the son. Yeah, you can just play it like that. And the mic will catch it.
We're going live right here, 17.
17. So this is an exclusive.
This is an exclusive. It's unreleased.
You can even fast forward it. That will catch like the middle of it. But some people...
Look.
Yeah, y'all gonna do a music video shoot?
We're supposed to do a music video on the 17th, January 23rd, baby. This is an exclusive right here. Jacob the Kid, 17.
Look, I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Look, real quick.
Pussy nigga on my shit. I just turned 17 up in this bitch. All these niggas on my dick. All my niggas flipping bricks. All my niggas with the shit. You know I keep a 30 stick. I'm riding with that 30 clip. You know that bitch. I'm in my end.
That's all y'all gonna get for right now.
Say what? That's 17, Jacob the Kid. That shit seems like some fire, boy.
Just wait till the whole song come out. That was gonna
17.
be hard.
So what you're gonna be doing now until the rest of the year is promoting that.
Yeah,
that's all you want to focus on.
That's my main focus right there.
You know, get that out there. Whatever, if you have somebody that makes you flyers, promos, stuff, get you on as many podcasts. Mom, go out there. If you need people, you know, that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. I'm pretty much like the middleman. You know, I'm not necessarily the plug, but, you know, I know somebody that is the plug, and then we go there, and then we're like, this person needs this. Hey, let's continue to do this, and that's one thing that's what I do here in the BoneZone. Yeah. Besides, of course, pay homage to Bone Thugs in Harmony.
Big Sam Heard, ladies and gentlemen. Big Sam Heard. Mad love, Big Sam Heard for Jacob the Kid.
Definitely. So appreciate those people that are watching right now. We do got Mad Explorers showing us some love. So that's what's up, man. When you do get support, I don't want to, you know, take too much more of our time. We've been running for about 53. We usually go about for an hour. Here we talked a little bit about life, death, everything else in between.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about the between.
Yeah.
You know, let's talk a little bit about life, and then let's you know, unfortunately close it out. We're talking a little bit about death. And I know death is a part of life. You know what I'm saying? We deal with it so young. But let's get a little bit about life and a little bit about death. Jacob the Kid, live in the BoneZone with Big Sam Heard, baby.
So, shit, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, the thing I want to do before I end up kicking the bucket, like I said, I want to get my mom a house. I want to make sure they living good, eating good, you know. like shit like that. I want to make sure that they won't have to struggle to pay a bill again. I want all that shit to be on me. You know what I mean? Like light bill, water bill, all that shit. Like once I get that first $1 million paycheck, everything going to them. I'm being so straight up right now. Like everything going to them. I'm getting my daddy his truck. He always wanted. I'm getting my mom her house. I'm getting everything.
What kind of truck, Pops?
Man, right now I really don't know, man, but I fuck with an 18-wheeler, man. That's what I want, man. Y'all see them truckers of America out there? That's me, man. Trying to grind every day to get my son, my wife, and the kids everything that they get, man. I want an 18-wheeler, man. Jacob the Kid, man. I know people think it's impossible, man, but sky's the limit, man. I keep telling y'all local artists, man. Anything, y'all can do anything y'all put your mind to, man. Don't ever let nobody tell y'all can't do it. There's two people in this world. Ones that'll bring you up and ones that'll bring you down, man. With that being said, thank you, Big Sam Hurd, man. Jacob the Kid, I'm out this VIH 2022, man. October the 16th.
Nice.
That one right here. That's when my homeboy Faded Hype, the one I was telling you about.
We're going to get into this for a bit. TikTok.
Hey, hi. Nigga talking out here, you know that we ain't scared over the kid. Pull up with a stick, on your bitch. Just know that I'ma keep you with my thing till I get rich. I don't smoke for everything. Bitch, I'm fast.
October 15th, 2022. Jacob the Kid, man. Big Sam Hurd, man. My bad, man.
Jacob, that's what everybody got out there. Shit don't fuck with the kid. With your Say, boy, you keep talking all this shit on the ground. Where you been? He said he down the street. He said he gonna pull up. Yeah, shit. That's right. Your ass hit, that's your mama crying and shit. Put you in a box, stop playing with the game. Bitch, a kid, shout out to the gang. Yeah, that's my day one. With my little shooter, they gon' pull up.
All right. So, Jacob the Kid, we talked about 5 years. Did we talk a little bit about that?
He interrupted
right,
that.
All right. So 5 years ago, something that you probably could have changed was something that you would have changed 5 years ago. And then we're going to do 5 years, in the future, where you see yourself.
So if I were to go back 5 years, I think something I would end up changing is probably like my flow or like the people I hung around with, Cause like the people I hung around with ended up bringing me down a little bit. Cause like I wasn't always chill with everybody. I was always on my feet and everything. Everybody was all in that friend group. Everybody was always telling me my music was trash. But now that I think about it, I was probably the best one in that whole group. But it is what it is. You have your haters and you have the people that just like look up to you. That's just how life is. I can't really change anything about that. People gonna hate if they hate. I can't really do shit about it. That's just how it is.
I feel you on that, brother. Man, it's crazy world that we're living in. Dealing with death. It's every day.
Yeah.
Right now, we were coming inside, and then Pops, he said that y'all came from services.
Yeah.
He still got the shirt on. Mom got the shirt on. Pops, in the black, he got the shirt on. So right now, Joe Anthony Gonzalez, rest in peace to you, my good sir. And it's one thing that we deal with all the time, the loss of people. And I just want everybody that's listening and watching to know that it's something we do on daily. What we have to do is just continue to be strong, especially hold each other up when it comes to grieving, because everybody grieves differently. Some people do it like, let's say they go in the studio, create music. Some people like to be left alone, you know what I'm saying? Some people like to go out to a bar and drink it up and be loud and party to get the attention and forget how sad they are, you know what I'm saying? Some people like to numb themselves to that pain, you know what I'm saying? But that's just a sign that it's real, you know what I'm saying? That it's real, that nothing is sugar-coated, nothing is, laced with some shit that's going to make you fucking trip out and feel a certain way, it's life.
Yeah.
It's death. Everything else in between, it's we're on podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to appreciate you, or I do appreciate you. I want to thank you for coming through.
Of course.
You're, for now, the youngest artist that I've had as a co-host, so that's pretty cool. I'll continue to share. I'll continue to support. When I see you post something on your Facebook, I'll continue to share it, especially when it comes to any of your shows. That way, anybody that saw this podcast or even already supports you will know where they can catch you next. So right now, social media, all your social media, where can people find you?
So right now I'm on my main streams are Facebook and Instagram. I don't really be doing anything else. I don't fuck with Snapchat, none of that. So I'm mostly
TikTok.
I mean I got TikTok, but I don't really be posting on there. So, but mostly it's just on Instagram and Facebook. So y'all can just mostly catch me on there. If I'm not on Instagram, I'm mostly on Facebook. So y'all can.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I forgot that they can't see me. I was like,
Big Sam Hurd, man. Go ahead and show your face on this, man. Go ahead and give me a live right here, man. Big Sam Hurd, Jacob the Kid, man. Mad shout out, man. Yeah. I see you, Big Sam Hurd.
All right. So Jacob the Kid, I do this all the time before I end the live. I always tell my mother how much I love her. Not just today, but every day. But because your mom's here, I want you to do that part for me. All right? So if you can say, Mother, I love you not just today, but every day. And I'll bring it home, all right? So guys, y'all make sure y'all tap in with Jacob the Kid right now. Youngster, right now, y'all tap in because tomorrow's price is not yesterday's price, all right? So most definitely features, people that to work with you. You got an email where people can send you beats or anything like that?
You can email me, Michelle. For sure, I'll leave the email in here. I'll tell Big Sam Hirsch to leave the email.
Yeah, or the fastest way is just to hit you up on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram. I'll respond fast.
All right, bet. So, of course, bring it home.
Mama, I love you. Not just today, but always.
Yeah, definitely. And then to my mother, I love you, of course, not just today, but every day. And yes, family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch-ass hoes, whores, bitches, and bitch-ass niggas, because yes, even the milk can be a bitch too. For Jacob the Kid, for Pops, Mom, and Girlfriend, it is I. Baby.
Jacob the Kid.
Yeah, so thank you.
Hell yeah, Jacob the Kid.
Let's go. All right, so I thank you very much. All right. Appreciate you, my good sir. We're going to hit him with that deuce.
The youngest one to become. Y'all hear Big Sam Hurd, the youngest one, man. 16 years old, man. Jacob the Kid, man. For all your local artists, man. Jacob the Kid, man. Fuck with Jacob the Kid, man. Holla at y'all boys. Yeah.
Guys, thank you.